Hey YouTube, Joel from Two Brothers Tactical. Today's video is going to be about base pads for 1911 magazines, and where these really come in handy is for 1911s with extended mag wells. If you don't have a base pad, it's a little difficult to get the magazine up in the magazine well. But when you have a base pad, seats without a problem. So, ordered some Kimber magazines, and Kimber was nice enough to pre-drill holes and a base pad and the screws, and that's kind of self-explanatory. The issue comes into play when you have magazines like Mekar that are not drilled. So I ordered some Ed Brown bumper pads, they call them, or base pads. Kimber also has their own variation of them. They're all the same size, they all install the same way. So some of the things that you're going to need is going to be a screwdriver, an electric drill, a file, a 3/32 drill bit, a 5/64 drill bit, and some blue tape. So let's go ahead and get started on this Mekar magazine and get this base pad in. Okay, so there are a couple ways you could do this. You could clamp it. I like to either use this method or another one I'm going to show you in a minute here. You just start with your paper tape. Put your base pad on. Make sure it's all square. And then just wrap your tape around. Nice and snug. And you have somewhere to drill your pilot hole. Another way that I like to do it, which is probably how I'm going to wind up doing this one, is take a piece of paper, set this on the paper, nice and square, and you make yourself a small template. Get some scissors, cut it all up, get this all cut, and then you just come here and one hole and two holes, and once you get it all cut, there's your template. Tape that on, drill your holes from there. Okay, so I have my template on. When you're done with it, it should kind of resemble that. And I'm going to do this off camera because it is a little bit easier to drill holes off camera than it is on camera. But what you just want to do is start at either one of your holes with a 5/64 bit, that is the smaller one, as your pilot hole. Then you can open it up to the 3/32, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, so what I have done, a little bit easier to do off camera than it is on camera, is I've drilled my hole. I started with my pilot hole, the 5/64 bit, then I moved on to the 3/32 bit. I removed half my template so I could see what we have left here. They do come with these self-tapping screws. Get my camera to focus. So what we're going to do is we're going to get that in, and you are going to have to work these back and forth a little bit to get that hole tapped. Once you do, you can move on to the second hole, and what we'll do is when we have that all complete, we'll come back with you with the finished product. Okay guys, we're back. One thing I did forget to mention was the file, and the reason I have this out is because sometimes after you drill the holes, you'll have a little tiny bulge in the metal, a little rough spot. You could just use your file, sand it right down, make it nice and smooth. But this is your finished product. And you no longer have the issue of seating your magazine. So, that's all for today's video. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, like, share the video, and I hope you guys tune in for our next one. Appreciate it. Thanks.